What's up, Crazy House? This is Lord Envy here. This is a video that I was really excited to share with you guys. It was really funny. It was one of the craziest experience lanes that I had throughout the season. Granted, this is my first season, so I'm sure that I'm going to have a lot of crazy things that go down. But I'll tell you, this was definitely one of the weirdest games that I had this season. I picked Balmund. He's definitely one of my favorite characters, especially after the patch. Hands down, one of the most fun that I have when I play a character is usually when I pick Balmund. So we're over here on the experience lane, doing the typical thing that I usually do, clearing the mobs, getting this extra stuff over here, trying to get some experience. I know I probably shouldn't take that for the jungler, but it didn't seem to affect his game for this game because he didn't spend too much time over here. But this is where it begins. It's like we signed a treaty. We never once typed to each other or anything like that. We just started to not attack each other. It didn't matter what happened, we completely avoided it and had a really, really good time. So it's pretty boring for like a majority of the game. We had a couple good plays here and there, but usually it was pretty slow. We poke here and there, but usually stick to our own lane. We die a handful of times, all from bad decisions. Typical, I'm a noob, bad decision making. And everything just kind of felt weird. Like, we're just squaring off with this dude, we weren't attacking, and we were just letting each other farm lane, and made sure that we weren't destroying each other's tower for the longest time. It really threw off everything else. Like, I didn't know if I wanted to rotate, would this dude attack me in a team fight, which we'll find the answer out to that here in a little bit. But I had fun still. This ends up being a loss for us. It is a ranked game. I don't know if you can necessarily classify it as a game that was thrown. I was just honoring what he was honoring, which was whatever this is going on between us. So Seneth, I don't know if you'll watch this by chance, but it would be really cool if we could get a hold of each other and maybe play some games this season coming up. Because it looks like you get to have fun. Like, I'm competitive and I do want to be one of the better players at this game, but at the end of the day, it's a game and I'm trying to have fun. So encountering someone like you in a competitive playing field like this was actually really nice and refreshing, because I know most of you guys know out in the ranked community that it gets pretty toxic out there. There's a whole little bit of self-accountability, and everybody's quick to call each other names and blame the losses on them. So running into somebody like this, I'm just kind of curious if their team was giving them shit like my team was giving me shit. There's a period here coming up that they were not happy with me because I just pretty much ran by this dude. This was probably the best play that I had throughout the game. I swoop in, I bash him up, and then I seen that my team was attacking, and I was like, you know what, I don't like this Zyborg, let's take him out too. And then we smack him, and then back to the boring farming. We didn't really do a whole lot of team fights. Didn't do a whole lot of rotating either, but this is the part that made them mad. Like, I just completely bypassed that. So that Vexana sent me a message like, why are you not attacking them? So at this point right here, I stop and I text, I was like, he won't attack me, I'd feel bad. And then we got into it back and forth. They're like, shake my head, you gotta be kidding me, blah blah blah, this is ranked. Anyway, long story short, I didn't care. I continued not attacking the guy. I played and took the game very seriously, but being a man of principle, I decided that I was going to continue this truce pact that I had with this individual. And they stayed true the whole game, so like I had no regrets. It wasn't like there was like an important part of the game that would make or break it, that me being that way would have thrown the game one way or the other. So that was also good. Any of the team fight situations that you guys have seen, like if I were to have dove in anyway, I would have died. So like it really looked like I was just playing smart. Balmund is nowhere near as tanky as he usually is now, and I like to build him with a little extra damage so he can smack out his ultimate, and he hits like a truck now. So yeah, we would have gotten fried in those situations. But there are times that we try, and they don't go good. Like this one right here. I'm looking at the map now that we're watching the replay, and I probably would have been better off if I pinged and let them know that I was attacking. But this game was... Actually, if you look at the scoreboard throughout the game, I was doing pretty good in the gold up until towards maybe the 7-minute mark, but before that, I was actually doing better than most of the people on my team. Then it all just extra fell apart because he started to outlevel me and was getting involved in team fights. I didn't really want to attack him. See, like, they stayed true to it, though. Look, I go to attack the Lord, and he's like, nope, I'm out. So I love that shit. He died there, just figured to cut it out. It was just a long period. But here he is, just minding his own business. He's just doing the most passive, but still being a contributing part of the team without messing with me. So it was like a really good time. It was funny. Throughout the whole match, I was just laughing and chuckling to myself. It was just an unreal experience, and it was really nice that I'm glad that it happened. So I hope that you guys found this, you know, somewhat entertaining. I certainly did throughout the whole process. So if this is like the type of content that you guys like to see, be sure to like and subscribe. Share with your friends. We're a newer channel, so any kind of support greatly helps. We'll continue making content, and I got some tips and tricks coming around the corner. I'll see you guys in the live stream. Take care.